Mayor Mark Bowden, who is on the phone with us right now from neighboring Danbury. Mr. Mayor, what can you tell us about this situation, about the potential injuries?
Well, at this point, our hospital is treating 3 victims here in Danbury. There'll be a presser at 1 o'clock that the press will be able to attend to get more details in terms of what happened. Obviously, our hearts and prayers go out to the folks, the victims and the families of the victims right now. And it's a difficult time for everybody in the greater Danbury area. All of our schools here in Danbury have a heightened police awareness and presence, as well as all the regional schools in the area. So we're working on it hard and offering all the assistance we can to Newtown.
Mr. Mayor, you mentioned the 3 victims at the hospital. What can you tell us about them? Are they teachers? Are they students?
I can't discuss who they are and the nature of their injuries. I will tell you, though, that some of the injuries are rather serious. But other than that, I can't discuss it.
What about the children? Do we know if the children in the school witnessed this incident? Do you know if it happened inside a classroom?
I don't know the details. Our crime scene investigators, along with state police, are doing what they need to do, which is piece together the incident. I'm sure there'll be much more detailed information at 1 o'clock for everybody, but obviously a very scary situation for all parents in the greater Danbury area.
Real quick, I want to ask you, on our screen right now, we have reports now of multiple fatalities. That's from a local newspaper. We've been able to confirm, according to the local officials to the Associated Press, that the gunman is dead. Do you know of any other fatalities?
There are multiple fatalities, and the gunman is dead. That's correct.
The multiple fatalities, again, we can't identify the people involved, of course, and we understand we want to be respectful of that. And Mr. Mayor, we appreciate the information that you can provide to us. Can you take us back to what you do know transpired this morning? Perhaps give us an idea of what happened early on? Well,
obviously, the shooting took place earlier this morning. I will say Newtown, the town of Newtown, their administrative team did a tremendous job at managing a very difficult situation. They're obviously very tied up right now, and probably we'll be talking a little bit later about the steps that they took. But every community since 9/11 in this area has an action plan as it relates to whether it's a school shooter or whether it's a mass casualty event. We drill it all the time. We practice it all the time. The kids practice it all the time. And that's why we do these things for these tragic situations. We're ready for them. So.
And we see your response, by the way. I mean, the response looks overwhelming on the ground with state and local police. Have you heard of any motive for the shooting?
All of that is still open to investigation, but certainly something that I think we'll find out as the afternoon goes on.
And just getting back to the fatalities at this time, what can you tell us about the fatalities? Can you give us any information on whether or not